Okay, guys, so right now I'm in the trade. I'm trading British pound, Japanese yen, and I want to tell you the reason why I had entered and I have sold GBP USD. The first thing, the reason why I sold, if you remember in the first session, I was looking at the structure of the market and also the level here, which I expected to act as a level of supply as soon as the market reaches here. So this structure of the market was broken and also the demand was broken. Initially, we would expect this demand to become a supply, hence when the market reaches here. However, the market did not reach here. So for my entry, I'm going to show you 4 confirmations why I sold here. The first one will be the structure, the demand, the order block, as well as the price. So in this case, I am looking at this chart. So the market was broken and hence the demand was broken. So the moment I saw the market going and rising up, I knew specifically that it was going to begin dropping because as we speak, British Japanese yen is at a very important level. However, it didn't reach there. I'm going to show you on my real account. And this is what you're going to find out, that right now, as you can see, this is my real account. When you look there, all right, it is a live account. And I have grown an account from $4,817 to $5,513 with the profit of $686. And I'm going to show you the trades that I had entered. The first one is for CHF JPY. And if I take you on a 4-hour time frame, you'll discover that my entry point was exactly on a sniper entry, and I used bigger lot sizes. Secondly, I also want to show you another one, which is specifically for Japanese yen, GBP USD. Let's go and look for GBP USD. Okay, GBP JPY is already there. So when we go here, let's look for GBP JPY. So this is GBP JPY. I also did make a sniper entry right there and the market started dropping. And this is on a 1-hour time frame. Now let's try to find out the reason why I did make these entries. By the way, I will soon close because the market can retrace any moment. We are at this bullish order block. So let me take you back on a trading view so that we try to analyze. So let's start with British pound Japanese. And why did I sell? If you remember, you watched the video about the quarters theory. We are going to mix my entry and sell using every principle that I had taught you in my lectures. The first principle is understanding what happened here. Okay, so here we are looking at the price, an amazing price, where the market started dropping at this price of 9,000, 1.56.900 flat, 0.900 flat, and the market started dropping on this price here, 156.900 flat. Okay. Secondly, the moment I saw the market making a retracement, I had to enter at this price, which was around 156.800 flat. I entered there because I knew that this retracement ain't going to reach that far. It was going to start dropping from there. So I had to sell GBP JPY. And another reason, if we mix the order of order blocks, this is the bearish order block where the market came and bounced just right there and then started dropping. And then those who entered earlier and held were wiped out by this movement, a retracement, which ended up creating an M or a double top. So I had to enter there and sell on this price of 156,800. And also the reason why I entered confidently, let me close my trades. The reason why I entered confidently is because of the principles that I had seen. Okay, so if we look at CFJPY, let's close. Today it's enough. I wanted to show you some amazing stuff, guys. Okay, so today's profit, we have grown this account. All right, we have grown this account to 5,340. And so now, what was the reason why I entered? The major reason why I entered and I sold was the order block where the market on GBP JPY bounced, and then I waited for its retracement and I had to enter on this 156,800 price, and then I sold. That is the confirmation. The break of structure, the retracement, which bounced on this bearish order block and expected the price to start dropping there with an inclusion of 156,900. And another reason was also for my entry, I entered here on 156,800. I had to sell from there. Let's also try to look at CHF JPY. What was the reason for my selling? The reason for my selling, if you look in the past, it was this break of structure, which if we try to extend this, you'll discover that when the market dropped here, the price reached, went back there, bounced, dropped again, went back there, bounced. So the moment I saw using just the structure, I knew that I was supposed to sell. And if I try to include the price right there, I would just try to look at 125,681 to the nearest is 1.675 there. Remember what I was teaching you about these prices in theory, Koda's theory. Look at this. The price came and bounced right there. And also I knew specifically that if the price comes, it is going to turn this level of demand to become the supply zone here, and I was going to sell. So I had to sell and I entered on a shotgun basis. So what were my confirmations? Break of structure, where the previous demand becomes a level of supply. Another reason was the level of this price, 125,675, especially this price, 675. The price came and bounced exactly on that zone, and I sold. I even made some profit on that level. So those were the reasons why I sold, using the factor of confluence, structure of the market, break of structure, the swap zone where the demand becomes a supply, and the prices, which is the Koda's theory. So guys, hope you're following and I hope you're learning. That is what I wanted to share.